It's Cake.
And Whimsy.
And today we decided we'd try another craft project for D&D.
Magic portals!
Yay! It's another one that we were inspired by Black Magic Crafts to do. And I think it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna involve a whole different kind of foam than we're used to and carving and things, so I don't know how it's gonna work, but there's a good chance there'll be blood involved.
Well, let's find out.
Yay!
Dan and I have graduated. We're now trying to use XPS foam for our next crafting build. We did make a mistake though, a crucial error. We could only find 2-inch thick XPS foam, which is really thick for what we're doing. So next time we'll try to shop that out because it takes a lot of effort to break that down when you don't have a hot wire cutter. I guess this is kind of my build. Got my portal outline here with some stairs, got my runes, drew in some cracks around the foundation area. Those will hopefully show up when I do the painting. Hopefully those will pop out a bit more. Got my spot in the center for my tea light. And yeah, I guess next step is painting or gluing or finding the little plastic piece to put in the center. I don't know. There's something else that'll have to happen.
Look at that. I got me a basis of a portal. There's some stairs there. I've got runes on the outside of my portal. I've got some cracks on the rocks that hopefully once I paint it will kind of look like cracks. Who knows? But I'm pretty excited about just the general way this all worked. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought. I worked every bit as messy as you might imagine.
Quick, show them the other section.
Whoop, there we go. That's the other hacked remnants of my workspace before Jess lent me her workspace so I could mess that up as well.
This is with the Mod Podge black coat on, and then on top of that I've got my gray, my medium gray, and it's drying now. After it dries we'll start doing the dry brushing, but I think it's looking pretty okay right now. Looks a little rocky. Next, I think before the dry brushing I'm probably going to attach my little piece of plastic that's going in the center here, as well as glue the two pieces together before I do my dry brushing. Hey Dan, what you doing?
Hey Jess.
Hey Dan, what you doing?
I was just about to paint the gray on. Actually, I did paint a little gray on. But I realized that I haven't actually shown anyone what it looks like with the black coat on it. So this is the starting point. We covered all the green and have that ready to go. You can't see a lot of the details, except I do think it looks a lot like a big briquette of coal or something at this point.
Or a cauldron.
So I'm going to put an overcoat of gray on this, a little watered down so we can get into all the cracks, and we'll sort of see what happens.
Want to get a good picture of this before I possibly mess it up with a black wash. I think it looks pretty stone-like right now. The Lazy Susan. Ended up putting a faint blue glow on my runes. Don't know if those will show up after I do a wash over it or not. Probably not, but I know they're there. There's Dan's with his first coat of gray. And now the brownish wash is on and we wait for it to dry to see what it becomes. Still waiting for it to dry. How about now? Now? Is it time now?
Not much longer, baby Smurf.
Instead of doing a black wash this time, I decided to go with a mixture of 2 different shades of brown, an ivy green, and then just a dollop of black. I think that gave a much better rock kind of coloring, but it's still drying, so.
Still?
Yeah. You lied. You said it was almost done. And you called me a little smurf.
I said not much longer.
How about yours? Is yours dry yet?
Mine is as wet can be. But this should be sort of how the final one looks. I've just done my brown wash. I'm a little worried that my purple is going to end up being a bit too dark, but I think it's going to be alright. It is what it is now. We'll let it dry and then see what happens.
I think the purple in your portal is going to be awesome.
I think so too.
And this is my finished build without the lights on. It's kind of fun. The blue portal looks better than I thought it was going to. Let's go see what it looks like without the lights on. I'm super happy with how this came out. I love the portal itself. I mean, I kind of want to dive in and see where it goes. I think that came out amazing. And I'm super happy with the coloring and the final product in every way. I don't think there's anything I would really do differently. I'm extremely happy. This build took about a day, and most of that was drying time between paint. And now I get to play with my toys, otherwise known as our characters from D&D. No, Lavender, you can't sing the portal closed.
Here's my final product. And next to it is Nat, my character, for reference. So I ran into some issues with this one. The lesson learned here was sometimes good enough is good enough. I had a reasonable brownish color on this, and it looked pretty good, and then I decided it had too many highlights showing, and I wanted to try to see if I could back it off a little bit with a black wash, and I turned the whole thing into a charcoal briquette, and then had to kind of start over again with the paint job and the washes and stuff. So this is as good as it gets. It is not exactly what I wanted, but it's pretty good. It still looks like stone, I think. I definitely am happy with the natural notches and the sort of look like it is just a natural stone formation or something that is so weathered it is ancient. But it is certainly not as clean and easy to see detail on as I had hoped. Beware the doom of the magic portal.
But wait, there's two portals. Which portal do we choose, guys?
I say choose the one that's oldest and grungiest, because that's the one with the sturdiest magic.
Oh, Nat, don't be silly. Choose this one because it's pretty. And paler, and I'm standing on it.
But that one looks like it was made by dwarves, and I don't trust dwarves.
Okay, what do you think, fair Bruno? I choose love. Wait, did I just see some stairs?
Another Craft and Whimsy project coming to completion.
And how?
And D&D project.
Yeah.
We get
to put it on 2 playlists. What?
We're just full of new tools for D&D, new fun. This was neat because we got to use a different style of foam completely, that XPS foam that turned out to be a little problematic for us.
We know, we learned. We'll get smaller, thinner foam next time.
As soon as possible.
We have so much of this to use now.
They only sell this in like 8-foot sheets. It was...
So we're going to be struggling through until we run out, but...
There were some fun karate moments involved in getting it into the car where I had to score it with the only sharp thing I had on hand, which was a mini screwdriver.
Not even a full-size screwdriver.
Not even a lousy pocket knife. Ugh, my man card is in such danger. But we did score it very manly with that mini screwdriver. And then chopped it right in half. And then did that 2 or 3 more times to get it in the car.
So this was a good project. I am happy with what I made. I think Dan's looks cool as well. And I have no idea what I'm making next, but it'll be something.
Right? Absolutely.
Did you enjoy this? Was this fun for you?
Tell
Cool.
us.
Then maybe you should subscribe. The subscribe button is over here.
Oh yeah. That's where that thing is.
If it's red, you haven't subscribed yet. Turn it gray. Click the button.
Hashtag turn it gray.
Oh, that just sounds like you're talking about our hair.
Oh, yeah, that could be happening too. You never know. If you don't subscribe, all this goes gray. And it's not really
It'll
much of a threat
probably
to them,
still
is it?
happen
All right.
slowly, but
Empty promises. I getcha.
however, if you hit subscribe, we'll make more videos. If you don't, we'll still make more videos, but
Right.
we'll be happier
You
if
just
you do.
Won't see them all or notice them all. And meanwhile, let's you and I
Frost the
frost
cake?
the cake